Hello, how y'all doing? My name is Stuart Cook, and today I'll be applying for a teacher and coaching spot at really anywhere in Acadia Parish, honestly. So I'm a recent graduate of UL, University of Louisiana at Lafayette. That's our hometown university. Finished in kinesiology, health and PE, and I've had great experiences over there. I've had wonderful teachers and uh, great role models that have paved the way for me, and I'd like to continue to pave the road that they've started for me. Um, Little experience I've had, I'm also a high school graduate of Notre Dame High School in Acadia Parish. Was able to coach there for 2 years. It was two great years that I've learned a lot from and can take forward. Um, I've also, jobs I've had. I've worked at a car dealership for 4 years and really enjoyed that. Really had learned some tough life lessons over there, how to deal with people and how to manage and work with people. Um, so going back to the spot that I'd be applying for, as of now, my degree is in health and PE. I was able to pass all the praxis for that, but I plan on taking the praxis for either in environmental science or history, and that'd be I'm really going to work hard to try and pass those tests. That way, I can be a little bit more marketable, and I don't mind going teaching the classroom if a spot would open up at the school that I'd be applying for. Um, Really and truly, I'd like to coach football as my main sport, but basketball, baseball, track, soccer, whatever I need to do, I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. Because it's the kids that matter, and you need to know you need to know what you're doing when you're out there coaching them, and to first for safety, and then you want them to have a good time and show them the right way and the wrong way. There's a right way and a wrong way to do things, and teaching them the right way to do things. So, honestly, my father has been a coach for 42 years, and my mom she's taught for 39 years. So it's been a big part. Education's been a big part of my family, and I truly believe that's one of the most important jobs. Especially, it's that last step really before they hit adulthood, and the students and your student athletes, they need to learn certain things. It's like a very confusing time for them. We all know we've been through it, and I like to show them character traits and things of that sort that can help them later on in life as they go through college and then into adulthood from there. So I really think that character is for traits. Character is huge to me. I'll never forget when they say character. The way to find out someone's character is what he's doing when no one's watching, and that's always stuck to me. Because it really is easy to kind of slough off or not go as hard when no one's watching you. But when the lights are on you and people are watching, you're gonna work a lot harder. So it's just to get people to just work that much harder when no one's looking, because it is easy. It's complacency sets in. It's easy to be average. You gotta push through that. So that's one thing I'd really like to teach and stress to my players is high character guys. People who are dependable and loyal, and they're gonna do things for the greater good and not just for themselves. Another thing is discipline's huge, and one word that I like to tie into with discipline is accountability, especially nowadays, because no one is held accountable for anything anymore. It's really frustrating, and you got to hold kids accountable, and then that's going to be a tough job. To me, it's probably tougher nowadays more than it has been. It's to hold a kid accountable when he's not. When he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, you need to hold him accountable and tell him that no, that's not right. And nowadays, we kind of push that aside a little bit, and that's kind of scary to me. And that's another thing. I really want to push accountability and stress that very, very much so. And so those are two big traits, and also unity. If you're trying to build a team, especially a sport such as football or basketball, that no one is bigger than the team, and you need to stress that you got to do what's better for the greater good than for yourself. And again, in today's time, it's a very selfish world, and it's hard to fight that. So again, I really do think a teacher and a coach, it's one of the most important jobs. It's not the most glamorous or high paying job, but it's extremely important. We need to teach these kids such traits as those, that hey, look, there's a right way and a wrong way to do this, and and hold them accountable after they do it. There's consequences to wrong actions. So I truly believe in that, and I heard one of the most winningest football coaches of all time, and I'm sure no one's ever heard of him, but his name's Bob Ladouceur. He coached at a high school in California, and I remember him saying, him as a coach, that's one of the most important jobs. Yeah, he wasn't getting paid the most, but he's teaching our future, and that's one of the biggest things is we need to give back. We need to teach our younger generation because they will be our future one day, and I'd like to know that I had a hand in that and be proud that one day that I see one of my kids doing well. I'm like, I coached him, and then also in turn that he's proud to say, hey, I played for Coach Cook one day. That would be really neat, and that's something I'm striving for. And so I really hope you consider me for this position. I know I talk more of the sports side, and if you'd like to call me in, I'd love to talk about the teaching side because that's another big thing right there. Because coaching is teaching in a sense. It's again, it might not be the most glamorous job compared to coaching, but teaching is highly important. And like I said, it's been a huge part of my life with my mom teaching for 39 years and my dad been coaching for 42 years. So teaching is very big, and education has played a huge part in my life and mentoring. And like I said when I first started this video, saying that I had really good role models at UL, such as the teachers that I've had, and they've been paving this road for me, and I'd like to continue to pave that road and leave a legacy behind, such as they did. So again, I'd like to wrap this up. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope you consider me for the job. Thank you.